Hello everybody, so today I'm doing another disappointment video. My first disappointment video was The Good Dinosaur, and today we're doing The Big Short, directed by Adam McKay and written by Charles Randolph and Adam McKay. So this stars Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, Brad Pitt, and this is, earlier I tried to make this video and explain the storyline really badly. Four Denisans in the world of high finance predict the credit and housing bubble collapse of the mid-2000s and decide to take on the big banks for their greed and lack of foresight. Adam McKay is a director that's done things like Step Brothers and Anchorman. Was there an Anchorman 2? There was one, okay. And Adam McKay, I enjoyed Anchorman. Haven't really enjoyed many of his other movies, but this is one where I thought it's where he's trying to do something a bit more serious, but still have comedy in there. And this has a lot of good actors in it, like Ryan Gosling and Christian Bale. But there's something about this film which has filled me with disappointment, because I was really excited for this film with a certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes with a 7.9 on IMDb. Those are really good things for the film. And yes, this is based on a true story about the house bubble and the business and all of those things dropping and all the greed of all these banks. And it starts out as a sort of a comedy and very self-aware to it. And when you base your film on a true story, like, I know you want to get all those facts right, you want to show all the true things, but this is a film that shows those true things, but then also has like the self-awareness of it. Like, there's one point in the film where these guys find a booklet of all the things that are going to happen in the film in a foyer, and then they talk to the camera, they break the fourth wall and say, no, this isn't something that we've already found out. We didn't really find a booklet in the middle of a reception. We actually found out all the stuff on Google. First off, I'm just going to say, I'm sorry, there's going to be spoilers in here today. There's going to be quite a few spoilers as to why it was just a disappointment to me. Like I said, there's that self-aware thing. And the first half an hour of the film, there was all Ryan Gosling's talking to the audience. There was all these really weird things where they would go to parts of celebrities talking about the housing crisis and all those type of things, and it was really weird. Like, they were breaking the fourth wall throughout the first half an hour. They would talk about characters. Ryan Gosling was the narrator over the top, and there was these really great self-aware moments. And for me, I was like, this is Wayne's World in the business world, and I was just like, this is my type of film, this is my type of humour for that first half an hour. And then all of a sudden, after that first half an hour, we have this really great part where we have this Asian guy, he talks to the camera. It's a very funny part. There's these things that were making me laugh for that first half an hour, and all of a sudden, it just disappears. The self-awareness disappears, the fourth wall breaking disappears, and it turns into this really serious, taking itself too serious movie, and doesn't know how to pace itself out. It just turns into this mess, in my opinion, and it isn't as awesome as the opening. Like I said, the opening, the first half an hour was perfect to me. It was my type of film, and at that point I was like, I'm going to leave this film, and this is going to be me being like, this is brilliant, this film is hilarious, and I thought that was going to be that, but it's not. First half an hour is a hilarious film to me, and a very self-aware, and some great fourth wall breaking, but the rest of the film is just everybody getting too serious. They try and throw in this thing where, I know it's a true story, but they talk about Steve Carell's character, his brother committing suicide, and you don't feel connected to this. And Christian Bale's character, he is the one that started all the the buying from these companies, sending the companies and sorting out all the things that all the people found out about. He's the one that knew something was going to happen, and his character, though, didn't completely work for me. I didn't believe him as his character. Christian Bale, I think he's a brilliant actor. I do really like him, but I didn't believe him as his character. And it's really weird right from the start. The cinematography was putting me off as well, because you have these really weird, something that I've expected from the Duplass brothers before, where they just zoom in on the characters really quickly, and then they keep zooming out and then zooming in and moving it about really weirdly. That starts for the first 15 minutes of the film, and then it disappears. And that's the first thing that sort of was annoying me. But then the rest of the film, like Christian Bale's character is a guy that listens to metal music and is very casual, walks around the office with bare feet, but they make it too relaxed for that character and make him just feel very forceful, all the things they do for the character. That's pretty much my disappointment of the whole film. It's a film, like I've said, first half an hour is perfect, absolutely perfect in my opinion, because It's so self-aware. Fourth wall breaking is brilliant. It's like I said, Wayne's World in the business world, and it just is all those things. Like, you have characters. Ryan Gosling's character has his whole charisma. He's really great. I do enjoy him, but all the other characters feel very underdeveloped. And there's two characters that, like I've said, that find the booklet in the reception, and they just don't really. I know they are more of a part of the film, but they don't really feel very useful for the film, and they feel very out of place, and the actors they've picked to do that feel very out of place, and Brad Pitt's character as well. I just feel like it was just like, hey, let's use Brad Pitt, and they'd give him a beard and try and make him look old, and that felt really out of place. And there's a lot of this, like, they disappear from Christian Bale's character for ages at one point, and you're just like okay, what's really going on? So, disappointment, The Big Short. Awesome first half an hour, self-aware, fourth wall breaking, very funny, and then the other, it's like at one point where I turned to my girlfriend and was like, it's gonna end soon. She was getting quite bored about it. I was like, it's definitely gonna end soon. And then it went on for another hour of being way too serious and taking itself way too serious. This is Adam McKay trying something more serious, but still trying to do his comedy, and like the best comedy sort of stuff that I've seen from him with that first half an hour in a very long time. So The Big Short was a film that I was very excited for, but I was very disappointed by it. If you've seen The Big Short, send the comments down below if you enjoyed it. I know there's some people online that have been agreeing with me on this opinion. But yeah, if it was a disappointment to you, send the comments down below. I just had high hopes for this. And in that first half an hour, I was so excited to see how the rest of the film was going to be. And then it was just plummeted down. So that's all for today. Thank you very much, and I shall see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.